I started knowing about e-hailing, I think it was around April 2014. Things got worse. The exploitation was now bad. Got blocked by Uber, fighting back to come back and coming back into the platform. Is taking Uber, and we are really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna put Uber in their place where they will have to decide who they are.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be official,
Yeah.
because we know that by the conditions we are employees, but they've avoided taking that responsibility to avoid accountability. You know, we can't join unions, we can't do this. You know, so we're looking forward to that, and where drivers will be compensated, you know, for the loss that they've accumulated. And we're looking forward for it to spread over to Bolt and all the other app companies that are operating. You see.
Yeah.
So the net is kind of like closing, but the biggest issue that we have, especially as Africans,
Yeah.
is division.
Yes.
You know, is to be sold for crumbs. You know, they, like I said, we've always tried to consolidate the industry, but you will have people, you know, just try pulling on their own.
Yeah.
You know, and when you look at why, you don't understand, because we are presenting, we're trying to do something that will benefit everybody, but they are looking at just, you know, whatever they would have been given, whether it's bribed or whether it's preference.
Yes.
You know, they are not getting commissioned like some of us by these app companies, and then they pull from in whatever way.
Yeah.
So those are the issues that we are faced with.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that people will see the light. You know, I've said at some point that this e-hailing business needs to die for it to be born again,
Yes.
because you've got people that do not see the light. You know, they are really in the dark, or they choose not to see the light.
Yeah.
But you know that as bad as it gets, they will start seeing the light, and that's when they will cooperate.
Yeah.
So when you look at the extent of exploitation
Yeah.
that is there on the e-hailing business, yeah, that's when you realize now that even those that are blind are starting to see. Even the deaf are starting to hear. You know, so we are hoping something will come out. You know, some of us are even at the edge of giving up. You know, coming out of the e-hailing business. But let's have hope that something will come up.
All right. And the minibus taxis, what do you think they should invest their energy on in terms of fighting this exploitation?
I think they should join hands with us.
Yeah.
Firstly, to take the government, the department, to account. The department has to account in terms of they are the governing body.
Yeah.
They have to take care of matters. In terms of compliance, make sure that compliance is there.
Yeah.
In terms of what these companies are, comply appropriately.
Yeah.
They have to do that. It's their responsibility to make sure that business is, there is business ethics.
Yeah.
It's their responsibility. Once that is done, they can come and invest into the space.
Yeah.
And enjoy technology.
Yeah.
Because technology or innovation is supposed to give us growth.
Yes.
It's supposed to create more opportunities instead of what is happening right now.
Yeah.
what they have done is to manipulate innovative to benefit the elite or one person.
Yeah.
If you look at what the commission that they are taking when they are not putting much into this business, and they are looting, because if you look at e-hailing, the setup, it's actually a scam, a Ponzi scheme. So they are looting, and all the money is going to these people as an elite.
Yeah.
And all the people that are working, providing the service, are not benefiting. You see.
Yeah.
So if the business ethics are applied correctly, the departments take charge. There is consolidation of the industry. There is bargaining power. We are able to speak from one voice. We are able to address issues formally without just beating each other, pushing each other, doing all this.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a forum where we can sit and all of us will speak. That's why we had asked for that liaison committee. We wanted it to involve all the stakeholders. You know, minibus taxes, meter taxes, the SAPS, Department of Labor, Competition Commission, Metro Police, all of them, you know, Santaco, Department of Transport, all of them to be there and play their role. And we can come up with something that address issues holistically. We don't solve this and then we step on the other person's toes or everything, but we come up with a holistic approach that makes the ground even and everyone can work happily. We can provide a reliable transport. There is peace. So they should channel their energy in engaging in that way, where we ask for regulation. You see, we ask for the department to take charge, to account for what they've done, because they have actually admitted that they've dropped the ball, at which they have. So it's time to fix things and make the industry work.